Hello beautiful people, how you all doing today? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tochi, you guys. Today's video is packed because we are here to talk about moving to Ireland. There's just been a new visa that's been released and you can sponsor yourself to Ireland. Guys, the good news is a lot of people have moved to Ireland with this visa. It's just that most people don't know about it. So now that I heard about it, I said, yes, my audience has to know about this visa because I know that a lot of you are just looking for a way to relocate. And this is a very good way that you can relocate. We've got testimonies of people who have moved to Ireland with this visa. So stick with us to the end of this video because this one really works. Like, it's happening right now and it's for real. It's working, okay? Cherry is here again. For those who don't know her, she's going to introduce herself briefly and then we'll dive right into the video and she'll be giving us the details of how you can move to Ireland easily, as in easy peasy. So guys, let's just get right into the video.
Hi guys, my name is Cherry and I talk about moving to Europe, moving to like cheap countries, scholarships, study abroad, anything that will make your life to be a little bit easier and your step to be a little bit easier. And I'm so glad to be here because I share a lot of information like this on my channel, Next Step with Cherry. And today we are also going to be talking about a lot of information about Ireland, and I'm going to be giving you with testimonies that have worked for people and I've talked to those people. So it's not like they told me, no. So I'm going to be giving you right from the horse's mouth. So I hope you stick to the end of this video so that you will know all the steps and the information that you will need to be telling your employer or the recruitment agency when you are looking for this job. So stick to the end of this video. Okay, so guys, we are going to be talking about the new Ireland visa, which is, or the new Ireland work permit, which is critical skills employment permit. So right now, I mean, just go to Google and type Ireland shortage, labor shortage, and you will see, like, I saw almost 5 newspapers, even Irish Times, they were saying it that employers are now grabbing like workers. They are looking for so much workers. Just type it on Google.
Yeah.
Very desperate for workers because of the COVID stuff. So a lot of companies, like all these things, it affected a lot of countries, and Ireland is one of them. So they are like the Irish Times said that there are more jobs than people, or there are more jobs than the people. So you see that there are a lot of jobs, and we need to put our eyes into this Ireland. So because of this, now the government are trying to see which way we make it a bit easier for skilled workers to be able to move to Ireland without all this process and procedure that you need to, like all these things that you need to go through. And then they introduce this critical skill employment permit. So it does not mean that they don't have that that work permit, that the normal work permit, but I'm going to explain to you the difference between these two. So first of all, talking about the normal work permit. The normal work permit is like some occupations that are not really in demand, and at least they can find people locally. So that is it will be a little bit hard to get job through this work permit. But there are also areas that can actually get job through this work permit because the local workers are lesser than the jobs available. So there are more jobs. So they will just use this. But the difference is that this work permit, you cannot sponsor yourself. Your employer have to do everything for you. So that comes to the point that, the legal system and everything in Ireland, before they can do this and do that, do this and do that, it will be very time consuming. And then they had to introduce something that will be shorter time, easier, straight to the point. And that is this critical employment permit. So with this critical employment permit, from the day that you get your offer letter to the day that you're going to Ireland is 3 months. 3 months, just 3 months. And the good thing about this is that you are moving straight with your wife and your children,
Your family,
your husband. So you're moving straight with your family. So they value that also because they wrote it, or because they know that people, when it comes to highly skilled people, I have family, so I also need to go with my family. I cannot go alone. So this critical employment permit, they then introduced it, but they also introduced the occupation that they regard as a critical in demand, like they are critically in demand of this occupation. And I'm telling you, I know that most of you will be like, oh, maybe it's IT. My brothers and sisters, it's not IT. I'm telling you that I have talked to at least 2 people that got this job from Nigeria. From Nigeria, one of them is I think finance area, in the area of finance, and he
Yeah.
said that he only had 2 years work experience. I had an interview with him on my channel. You can check him. He only had 2 years or 3 years work experience, not even 5 years or 10 years as we are thinking. And I also met another person. That other person is also in the area of engineering, and he does not really have that long experience, but he got this job. And I've also seen a lot of Indians, for our Indians audience,
Yeah.
that gotten like commerce area, auditor area, finance area,
Marketing.
yeah, marketing, like all those areas. I have seen a lot of people that have gotten. I have seen it. Go to LinkedIn, you will see a lot of them. So it's not like something that is vague, it's something that is real. So right now I'm going to tell you the eligibility criteria of this visa, because of course it will have eligibility criteria. But first of all, I will tell you the occupations that are involved, but just they have production manager, ICT, health and social services, managers and directors, natural and social science, engineering profession of all type, electrical, mechanical, electronics, any engineering that you can see, design, construction, all of them are here. They have ICT, they have health professionals, medical practitioners, psychologists, industrial, like a lot of them. I'm telling you, I'm reading. They have nursing and midwifery professionals. Yes, I'm saying it's registered nurses, registered midwives, teaching and educational professional, business and research, administrative professionals. So they have it's a long list. I'm going to keep it on the Atoshi is going to keep it on the description so that you guys can access that. And these are the lists, and there are more. So when we talk about the eligibility criteria for this, one thing is that you don't need, I mean, when you get this job don't need to be assessed, to know if it is in demand or not. So far, it is the job in that list. They don't need to assess it because it is in demand. And another thing is that, okay, you can move with your family. And the next thing is that you can reside after 2 years. You can then reside and work with any other employer. And after 21 months, because this employment permit is 2 years, it has to be 2 years. So after these 2 years, you will need extra 21 months to, to work. After that, you will get your permanent residency. This is how the visa works. It's very easy pathway to your permanent residency. So the eligibility criteria for this is that the occupation, the job that you'll be getting, the job offer, it has to be at least £32,000 per year. So the payment has to be at least £32,000. That is just the least minimum wage per year. But I believe that all these high skilled jobs that we mentioned, it should be more than that 32. But don't let it be less than 32,000. So we also have, in the case of nurse or midwife, you need at least a degree or a diploma. So you need a degree or a diploma. So maybe if you are in your second year in nursing, you are eligible for it. So you also have that the employer have to be like 2 years job. It has to be 2 years offer. It should not be contract of 1 year or 1.5 year or something. It has to be 2 years. So with these 2 years, if you work for a certain employer after 1 year, if you don't like them, after that 1 year, you can leave to another employer. But within that 1 year, you cannot move to another employer. You have to stick to one employer for 1 year. So after that 1 year, you can then move to another employer. And then how it works is that when you apply for a job, I'm going to tell you this secret. When you apply for a job in a company, and in your cover letter, or if you're opportune to have an interview with them, make sure you tell them that you can sponsor your visa.
Yeah.
How you can sponsor your visa is that you tell them that all you need is just the employment contract. If they've looked at you are fit for that job, all you need is the employment contract, and you can sponsor it. Everything is detailed on the website on how you can go about it, what you need to upload. Of course, if they want to apply it for you, they can as well apply it. But if you apply it for yourself, you just need 1,000 euros. I think it's listed here, 1,000 euros or $1,000 for the application fee, and then you can do it online. It's online. You don't need to go to the embassy. So you do it online. So when you get your offer letter, your employment contract, then with your degree certificate, you can then apply for it online. It takes about 28 days of review. And after they review it, they will give you a decision. When they give you a yes, then you can use that employment permit to now, because a non-EU citizen need an entry visa to Ireland. So they will now give you you will use the employment permit to go to your country's Irish embassy and apply for the entry permit. My friends got their entry permit in 8 days. It will not be more than 10 days. You will get the entry permit. And with that entry permit, you can then file for your family reunification and everything, and you can be able to move with your family in less than 3 months, guys, in less than 3 months. So what you need to make sure is that you go through this website so that you understand it more, and also make sure that when you are doing your interview, make sure that you specify to them that your occupation falls under the critical skill employment permit. Therefore, you can sponsor yourself if they seem that, if they see that you are eligible for it. They don't need to go through anything. They should just give you your employment contract and you can sponsor. So another thing that you need to know is that there are government designated websites where you can search for jobs, and we are going to list it on the description. You can search for job, and as well as recruitment agencies. I also made a video about recruitment agencies. The reason why I recommend them is that I called one of them. They actually help people. I mean, you see a lot of people that have gone through these recruitment agencies. They help you because companies pay them to help them get workers. So they will try as much as possible to help you get the job. So there is this particular recruitment agency called Global Consulting something, professional something. I will going to keep it on the description. I will find the website. They help you. I think it's for engineers. They will help you find a job. I know of a guy that got 5 offers with them. 5 offers. He just reached out to them on LinkedIn, and then they took it from there. His CV, his resume, and everything, and he got 5 offers, 5 interviews from 5 different companies. So there are also ones for healthcare people, like people in nursing sector and everything. I will list the website so that you guys can as well go through it, so you can apply. But make sure if you're applying through recruitment agency, make sure that your interview is directly from the company, and the certificate, the employment contract is from the company and not from the recruitment agency. They can only help you to put you in between you and the company and find a job. So these are the information that we have, and like guys, as I'm telling you, people are really getting these offers and everything about this. You just need to make sure that you explain to the company that you can be able to sponsor yourself, because most of them don't know about this critical skill employment permit. So the link for the jobs will be on the description, so that you can go through it and read through the employment permit and the occupation and know if yours fall under it. And if you need a license, maybe people like doctors, they might actually need a license or anything like that, so you will know how to take it from, or where to take it from.
Oh, Cherry, thank you so much. We appreciate this information. Guys, you've heard it. Okay, you guys, do the needful. All the necessary links will be in the description box. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.